Well, I don't know why you brought me here. This is a very juvenile show. I don't know why I'm being on a live episode. All right, Ben, we don't need you anymore. All right, okay, you can leave the room now. I just don't understand
No one
why you
ever needed Ben
I just
Shapiro.
well, that's not nice. I mean, this is what the liberals want. They want us to divide. They want to divide us. All right, Ben, we're done. We're done with you. Are we in the show right now, Jim?
We are in the show. This is the Jupiter Boys. My name is Jim Jupiter.
And my name is Quinn Jupiter.
And we are two boys. We're from the planet Jupiter.
Yeah.
We each week we get together.
And we talk about stupid, dumb.
This hasn't been true for some time.
Burger Boy nonsense. But yeah, we've skipped a couple weeks.
Yeah, we're kind of pieces of giant shit.
Just like a little bit, but like a lot bit. Just like all of it, all the bits.
All the bits. Okay, we do have weed for the mid-show smoke break. I was just double checking. But we don't have the pipe.
Thank Satan.
We are as you know, listener, we are doing a live episode as we speak. You are
so it's raw,
privy to this live experience.
Raw, uncut. One would even say like uncut gems, like almost like that.
I should hope that it's actually recording. I really fucking hope it is.
Yeah.
We will. It does see our names flashing on it. So
that's a good sign. That's definitely.
You could also call into the show. You can actually chip in.
Message. Yeah.
I'm actually thinking, Quinn, that this week we don't do a time limit on our topics. We just go until they're spent.
Okay, I'm liking this.
You all right with that?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm actually going to go grab the pipe so that we can do our mid-show smoke break. But you just keep that audience busy. Oh, we got some
dogs in the background.
Some hellhounds in the background.
Yeah, it's not even.
That's
how
you know
it's
show. Live. That's how you know it's live, dog.
It's not a Halloween show, but we're gonna spook you out.
All right, so I'm gonna go grab that pipe. Quinn, you keep these live listeners who are there's 0 people.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna say to them. I don't know like if what the people want. So I'm just gonna say that this is my like a little mini book report. Right now I'm reading The Stand. It's by Stephen King, and it's very applicable to the times right now. It's about a super flu that wipes out a good portion of the world. So it's kind of troubling to read during these times, but you know, it's like if Stephen King can write a good book about this stuff, we can make it through. We can make it through an orange president. We can make it through a coronavirus, anything. If we just persevere and we just push through, then we can ultimately defeat Randall Flagg or the Garbage Man. So that's my little mini book report of The Stand. I've read it before, but I'm listening to the audiobook now, and it's like 47 hours long. So it's going to take a little while.
I only know the name Randall Flagg from the Dark Tower series.
Yes.
Yeah. Also, I'm back. Hi.
He's the man in black.
It's Jim here again.
The gunslinger followed.
I'm here for you. So, Quinn, as you know, every week we flip a coin of truth to decide who goes first in the topic-a-thon. Would you like the logo side or the writing side?
I would like the writing side, please.
This is the first time in a while that you've been around to verify. You know, so you said you wanted the writing side.
The writing side.
It's the logo side.
It's the logo.
It's the logo.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
cool.
That's the logo, my dude.
Yeah.
So what I wanted to talk about this week is, well, frankly, dance battles.
Okay.
Because I think, and it's really enlightening and also terrifying to launch into this topic without a timer.
Yeah,
I have to say,
because like there's no telling if this is gonna last a minute.
Yeah,
or if this is gonna last like 8 minutes.
I have no idea how good this topic is going to be, which is frightening.
So you're talking. So what about dance battles? Like, are you talking about like the best dance battles? Are you talking about like the most memorable dance battles?
You know, the thing is, I was thinking about it. Right, I was thinking about dance battles as they pertain to, you know, A, dancing, and B, battling, because you know a dance battle does one thing really well, and that's dancing.
Yeah.
But one thing it does not do specifically well is battling people, because
it's horrible at battling.
Yeah, it's not.
I mean, the most you're ever going to get is like maybe a twisted ankle, maybe a pulled hamstring. maybe lose that shot at like the talent high school that you're going to go to.
Yeah.
Lose your shot at the big quarterback thing because apparently you're amazing at dance and at being a quarterback, and your dad doesn't understand.
Right.
So you gotta like deal with that kind of shit.
Yeah, you gotta go punch dance out your rage in the woods.
Well, even in Footloose, you gotta go to an abandoned warehouse and start doing fucking gymnast style like vaults over like the beams.
It's so fucking ridiculous. But so like they don't necessarily do the battling particularly well.
But the dancing.
And there is a specific style of like Brazilian dance that is like literally like Brazilian fight dancing. And like what it's supposed to do is like mimic.
Is that the one where they flip all over each other and stuff like that?
Pretty much, yeah. Like I mean that's like most Brazilian dances, am I right? But I mean like they like specifically it's like to simulate various fight dances. And like even like Tai Chi is like basically just kung fu slowed down real slowly. Just like you do just a bunch of kung fu super slow.
Well, it's all about like aligning your chi and like getting like kind of one with the earth and yourself, right? Like that's the essential like.
Well, I have no idea. I've never done.
Probably like really helps with like certain.
This
things.
pineapple IPA is fucking delightful.
It's to die for.
It tastes like fruit, and I'm very much into it. I'm also fairly drunk.
Yes.
At this point.
Yeah.
At this moment and point in history. We've been watching, but to be fair, we've been watching Jeopardy for the last, like hour, and I've been slaying like a motherfucker at Jeopardy.
Oh yeah, he's like the best drunk.
I'm a
Jeopardy
drunk savant
player.
Jeopardy player.
If there was ever like a Stephen Hawking of Jeopardy, being drunk, like a drunk Stephen Hawking, you'd be the drunk Stephen Hawking.
Right. Yeah. Thank you for the vote of confidence of some sort.
He just loses all motor functions when he gets too drunk.
I mean, I yes. So dance battling.
Yeah. What are some of the best ones? I'm just like, let's just throw this out there.
Well, okay, yeah, definitely. You can start with some of the best dance battles.
I
would say anything from Step Up.
Yeah, Step Up, the great series for the dance battles. Step Up like 2 and 3. They're terrible movies, but they got some good dance battles in them. And I'm pretty sure like that dance crew that like wears all their masks and stuff like that. Jabberwockies. Yeah. I'm pretty sure they're in number 3 or something. But like, yeah, those are great movies. I was thinking about the movie White Chicks. Every time I think of a dance battle, I think of the movie White Chicks.
Interesting.
Because those.
Please expand.
Because basically, so in the movie White Chicks, these girls go to dance to a pop song, and they have no idea, like the white girls are just like dancing like crazy, and they're doing like the whitest moves ever, like they're gyrating their elbows and they're just kind of flailing their arms, right? And the white chicks, who are actually black men, 2 black men, I think it's y'all gonna make me lose or something, like some sort of like song like that, and they just fucking break it down and start break dancing and doing flips, and it's very clear that these are 2 very athletic men, and if anybody in a regular circumstance would have seen these 2 gigantic white women, they would have thought, hey, wait a minute, that woman looks like a linebacker. I wonder why she's so muscular and gigantic. She wasn't this way before. She was a normal, she was a tall woman, but she wasn't.
That woman is at least 100 pounds heavier than she was 2 weeks ago.
Woman has bulked up like mad. She's ready she's been Olympic training for.
This person is about 2 times the amount of person that she was. Okay, so dance battling. What I find sort of disingenuous about the whole dance battle process is that it's not really a battle. Right. I would say in order for it to be a battle, you have to either make some form of contact with your opponent.
Okay.
Or psychologically manipulate your partner into some sort of state of
so here's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
Right? Here's my idea. So we combine dance battling and Jesus and just a form of just like a gladiator sport, like a death sport. So
Okay.
essentially, the rules are you have to make it a dance move before you kill someone. And it has to be like there's a judgment of like, if you kill somebody and it wasn't a cool ass dance move, you will get executed right away. So you have to be good at both dancing and killing. And if you don't kill your opponent, they have a chance. Guess what? They can turn around and do a sick ass break dance and slice your throat while they're spinning on their head. And then they get extra points from the judges and they get to move on to next week. Boom, we televise this shit. Boom, we make money. Boom, we sell merchandise. Somehow, we're going to have to make people not care about millions of people dying, probably. Like, I'm going to say
human life, just like all morals, all ethics.
But like, well, imagine if they're just like, okay, you sign a waiver, right? You know that you're going to have a chance to die or next week.
Yeah, okay.
Are you a good enough
most
dancer?
People are going to say, I'm good.
Killer?
I'm good to just not die. Actually,
Are you a good enough dancer? Are you a good enough killer? A real human
that's the
being.
ultimate test of your dancing ability.
Yeah.
When you really like,
you can dance.
You can dance for the National Ballet. You can
so like
break dance for the president.
Not only do you have to do like you don't have to do just one move. You have to do like several moves, like a whole choreographed dance, right? You have like a space between you and the other opponent, right?
Okay.
And you have to do a choreographed dance that isn't just you walking, like if you're doing like a Snoop Dogg walk, that doesn't count. Like that little where he's driving the car, like the imaginary car, and you just kind of walk over there. That doesn't count. You got to do like some sort of like, it makes sense for the choreography to get yourself from point A to point B. And it has to be well choreographed. And if you like try to sneak ahead and try to like do a little run like ballet style and then slice his throat, that wouldn't make sense because like it's not going to fit the choreography. That's not till the very end, So
you really have to make it cohesive. The thing is like that I see that like many of these, at least at the start of the sport, many of these events would end in both players dying because one player would kill the other player, and then the judge would be like, actually, that pirouette was utter dog shit.
It was just garbage, and that's what would make it exciting because you don't know if both of them are gonna die. It's like it's
essentially you know that at least one person is gonna die.
It's so you think you can kill. That's what it's called. So you think you can kill because it's combining. So you think you can dance and just killing. Hi, welcome back to So You Think You Can Kill. I'm your host, Deathy McDeathface. I legally had to change my name.
But let's take that back a second. Who would host that show? Who would host So
Seagal.
You Think You Could? He would for sure.
He'd be like, I don't see any problem with this.
Donald Trump Jr., I think would host that show. No problem.
Even Barron Trump. I mean, Barron Trump in the future is going to host something like that. He's just growing. Have you seen how tall he is now? No. He's like a foot taller than his dad, and his dad's like 6'3". This kid just keeps growing. I think they're giving him like growth hormones, and they're just growing him too large. He's gonna start destroying cities.
He's America's secret weapon against North Korea.
There's like a Photoshop of him like gigantic because he's so much taller than his dad. They just like Photoshopped him so much bigger. All right, do you want to go to the next topic?
No, not yet.
No, not yet.
I wanted to talk about like ways that you could psychologically manipulate your dance partner. So like what was I thinking is like you sort of like do a dance, but you're like limping. You're just like you're doing like the shuffle, but you're like limping on one foot.
Are you trying to kill this person in this case, or this is just to psych him out?
Well, I mean, like it is a psychological manipulation, but the ultimate goal is to kill the person.
Okay, yeah,
right.
Yeah.
So one way you could do it is to like limp, or you could try the other way to seduce, right? And like,
but that's gonna be hard because you're both trying to kill each other.
Well,
so what
they may not know that you're trying to kill them, right?
What if you team up with them to try to like manipulate them into teaming up with you? Like you show them a footage of like their wife cheating on them and be like, sorry dog, man, like we should just team up and kill these fucking clowns and like get out of here. But like they make it look like it's part of the dance. Like it's like I mean, like it's just like they flash it on their hand, and it's it's just like a little footage of.
So you
the
destroy their
person.
whole lives, and it's actually it turns out to be like a photoshopped image. You've photoshopped their
you
wife.
face apped this shit like crazy.
Yeah, and like their wife hasn't actually cheated on them, but you've tricked them.
And of course, that's going to score you extra points with the judges because, as you know, Jim,
Yes,
it is double points on Thursdays, on Thursday nights, on HBO Max. No, I don't want to slander HBO. No, this is not hosted by HBO. It's HBQ, the rip-off HBO. It's on worth Thursday. Double points on Thursdays if you manipulate the person and ruin their marriage. That's in the rules. It's just so frequent. Oh, we got a
marriage manipulation over here.
We got a home wrecker. Sandra, you're never gonna believe. On So You Think You Can Kill, we got a home wrecker here. Jesus,
we got another home wrecker. All right, that's the end of that topic.
That was good. I like that.
That was good.
I didn't mind staying for extra.
Yeah. I pulled you in for even longer of the thing. But Quinn, what time is it now?
It's time. Oh yeah. For the Mitchell smoke break. It's the time of the show where we smoke weed.
The soulful way you said weed.
I'm soulful about weed. What can I say, Jim? I've been soulful about weed for a long time. Basically, since you introduced me to weed, I've been very soulful about it. You
know? Oh, Jesus. Usually, when we record this show, I edit out my coughing like a little bitch. But when it's live, fuck it! We'll do it live! O'Reilly style.
I don't think there's anything left, my date. I think it's pretty much kaput. Oh, maybe you got something else. You got something out of there.
Quinny the Pooh?
Yes.
What do you got for me this week?
This week, Jim.
Yeah.
I want to step into Quinn's History Corner.
Quinn's History Corner is filmed in front of several dead corpses.
Well, the jaw just fell off of that skeleton. And that was good Foley work by whoever did that. It wasn't me, but our Foley artist. He's really working overtime. This week, Jim, I wanted to talk to you about a specific thing that I'm surprised I have not talked at more length about.
Sock it to me!
And it is the history of wacky hockey, baby. Just
what
most
exactly
unusual...
is wacky hockey?
Well, I'm going to tell you. Right now, I'm going to tell you about this team. They're called the Dawson City Nuggets, right?
Where is Dawson City?
It's in the Yukon.
Okay.
So Dawson City decided that they were going to challenge the Ottawa Hockey Club, which was then known as the Silver Seven. And this was in 1905. And they wanted to challenge them for the Stanley Cup.
Is this before the original Ottawa Senators?
Yes.
Okay.
This is in 1905 when they were called the Silver Seven. And they had just won like 4 or 5 cups in a row. Like they were a dynasty, right? And this Dawson City Nuggets, who many of them didn't have any prior professional hockey experience, by the way.
Interesting.
These
so these
guys...
are just a bunch of lumberjack.
Oh, totally.
Pioneer tradermen.
They made the 4,000-mile, 6,400-kilometer journey to Ottawa over several weeks, traveling by dog sled, bicycle, foot, train, and ship. They arrived...
Wait, ship? It's across land.
I know.
Like, did you just go around the fucking continent?
They must have gone the longest way. Yukon is like in the West Coast, so they probably went down to try to travel through there, because traveling through the north side would be fucking impossible. You'd have to go by sled the whole way, right? You probably save some time by cutting through the provinces. They might have had this shit down, or they might have just been dog shit at planning, right? So They get to Ottawa. In the first game, Ottawa defeated Dawson City 9-2. And in the second game, Ottawa defeated Dawson City 23-2 to win the series. The second game remains the most lopsided game in Stanley Cup history. Ottawa's Frank McGee scored 14 goals alone in the second game, which is a record for a player in a Stanley Cup playoff game.
Can you imagine a game, like watching a game like that? You would just be like, stop. They're already dead.
Just stop it. Just stop it. Speaking of wacky kind of like history-making games, recently there was a game that went on for, I believe, 5 overtimes. Yeah, 5 overtimes. Well,
I wouldn't call that lopsided.
No. I'm talking about like wacky, kind of weird, history-making games. And this just happened.
Hey, welcome, Rome. Rome just entered the show. So hello.
We're talking about the weird, wacky NHL history.
Hockey.
Yeah, it's basically NHL history. So went 5 overtimes. A total length was 150 minutes and 27 seconds, which is a lot of hockey. One player,
it's like 2.5 hours.
Yeah, like I think one team got over 80 shots, which is pretty wild. How
much is that? How much is the average number of shots for a game?
Usually about like, if a goalie's getting a lot of shots, he's getting like 40 shots.
Wow. Okay.
But like usually it's between like 29 and like 35.
Okay,
that would be a normal number of shots. I wanted to tell you about another weird, wacky NHL history. And I've actually reworded all these into my own words, so don't fuck with me about plagiarizing. The last thing was I kind of read some of the wiki article. If you want to read the Dawson City Nugget wiki, it's pretty short. It's literally that.
Okay.
That's their only notable thing was getting pounded by the Ottawa Senators.
That's so sad.
Well,
that's
not
so
Ottawa
sad.
Senators, but the Ottawa Silver Seven.
That's so sad.
7
though.
Dudes.
seven dudes just beat the shit out of these guys from Yukon who are like, you know what? I think we can play hockey in the capital. Yeah, you know what? Let's do it. Let's go play in the capital. And then they just got their fucking asses handed to them.
Nothing bad's gonna ever happen to us. What are you talking about? These Ottawa dopes don't. And they probably had never even.
Life is pretty hard in the Yukon. they probably never seen this kind of shit in Ottawa.
The thing is, in 1905, they never would have seen a game. They would never know the talent that Ottawa would possess.
No,
they would have just read about it in a newspaper and been like, hey, fuck that noise. We're better at hockey. We invented hockey up here. Fuck this noise. Let's go fuck them up.
Yeah.
So this is another one. In 1979, there was a particular heated game between the Boston Bruins and New York Rangers.
Sorry, Bruins and Rangers?
Yes.
Okay.
Boston Bruins and New York Rangers. The general manager proceeded to climb the stands and beat a fan with his own shoe.
Oh my God.
Some see this as a black eye to the sport, but I think it's fucking hilarious. I personally think it's hilarious that like the fans started chirping and the general manager of the team was like, you know what?
Fuck you. I'll come there and beat you with my fucking shoe.
With his own shoe. The fans' own
Wait,
shoe.
the fans' shoe or the manager's shoe?
The fans' shoe.
So he took off the guy's fucking shoe and then just started hammering him in the head with it.
Just beat his ass with his own shoe. This is like your mama used to do, you fucking stupid crybaby. Yes. You probably know about this one. In 2007, Patrick Eliash of the Dallas Stars had a chance at an empty net goal with less than 10 seconds left.
Oh no!
But fumbled the puck improbably. Alex Hemsky went on to score to tie the game with less than 10 seconds left, leaving one of the most embarrassing moments in hockey history. It basically the player came down and tried to
I don't think I've ever seen this.
He went so close to the net and he tried to put it into the net. And it like just missed the net, and he like was so confident that he overskated the puck, and the Oilers just stole the puck, went and scored with less than 10 seconds left.
Oh man, how much of a dick would you feel?
Yeah,
you would just feel like such an absolute tit,
right? And like, yeah, like that's one of the ones where it's like
Have you ever, even in your young years,
yes,
like as a novice or a young bantam? Have you ever scored a goal in your own net?
Yeah, for sure.
Yep,
yeah,
me too.
Well, it bounced off of me. Like I've had a bunch of them bounce off of me, and I've had one where like I was digging for it, and I think I put it in. And I was like, life goes on. Like I felt like shit, but like I was like
worst.
But I was like, we'll get it back.
It depends on how bad you're losing at that point.
Oh yeah.
Like if it's like 1-0 like for them, and then you like secure their second goal lead, you're just like, well, I'm fucking shit. I'm actual shit. Right
I'm
now.
actually a dog shit. So I've got one more.
Okay,
this is good.
Give it to me.
That
oh, hello, April. April just entered the studio here.
Hello. We're
Welcome.
talking about weird NHL history.
Correct.
So
it's not as garbage as you'd think.
No, I actually researched this. So in 1988, a fan decided to throw a live chicken on the ice in a game against the Montreal Canadiens.
Why? Why would you do this?
I have no idea. I don't even know. I don't.
That's so mean to the chicken
and
to the players.
I know, and like the comment, like the announcers are so like casual about it. They're like, "Oh, somebody throw a chicken on the ice." Oh, and like the chicken pees because like the chicken's terrified. It's like, what the fuck? But it's like terrified, so it's just like sitting there, like, and the players continue to skate around for like a good 25 seconds, just around like they don't care about the chicken. They're just skating around it, just like, and like one time, like the player like goes so close to the chicken, and I'm like, oh god, come on, man! Like I saw the video and I was like, Jesus Christ, dude, watch out for the chicken, man. Good lord.
I love that there's a video of this. What's it called on YouTube?
Just look up live chicken on ice. 1988 live chicken.
88, eh?
Yeah.
Nice. That's a good year.
Fuck. I put even. It's actually the only player noted in history to pee on the ice in the NHL. Which is it's against LA, by the way. I believe from what I read last night. I also wrote talk about a cock up. Like I was gonna deliver that shit, and it was gonna be the funniest thing everybody has ever fucking heard. Talk about a fucking cock up, you know what I'm talking about? Like chickens, dude. Like chickens, dog. You know that movie Chicken Run?
Sorry, Rome and April, for this very juvenile style of humor.
Well, it's you know what? You want to hear another embarrassing? So the NHL playoffs this year have been very weird. There's no fans in the stands, which has been a kind of like
it's
a running
very strange.
theme.
They've got like a big tarp over all the seats.
Yeah,
and it's just to like make the puck collecting easier, which is like kind of crazy in its own.
It's very smart though. It saves on pucks. They don't have to have somebody like with a mask going to collect the pucks. Like, oh god, and like going to collect them, right? You just like have less people to like less chance of infection. So Dallas Stars or no Chicago, Calgary Flames.
That was three
teams. Calgary Flames were playing the Dallas Stars. There's no home and away anymore because they're all playing in Edmonton and Toronto. Depends on the West and the East because they have one central hub location.
Really?
Well, there's home and away, but like it doesn't really matter. You're in another person's stadium.
Are you kidding? Like they're only playing in two stadiums?
Yeah. So because they're playing as efficiently as they can, right? They're playing in two places, less chance of infection, no travel.
That's smart.
It's a bubble, so it's bubble hockey. That's what they're calling it. So the Calgary Flames score 3 goals in the first period. They're out shooting Dallas, I think like 15-0 or something like that in the first. Dallas fucking doesn't like this. And Calgary is like had a very storied history of like blowing big leads, especially in playoff games, because they just can't handle the pressure. And Dallas is already up 3-2 in the series. If Dallas wins this, it's over. It's over for Calgary for the playoffs. So Dallas proceeds to score 1, 2, 3. Okay. No. Calgary's like, okay, 3-3. It's a new game.
Yeah.
We can still bring this back.
Tie. Right? Well, let's do this. Let's double down.
Dallas scores 4. Dallas scores 5.
Oh no.
Dallas scores 6.
Oh.
Dallas scores the 7th, and what would end up being the dagger for the Calgary Flames, their 7th goal.
Oh my god.
And Guryanov, I can't remember his first name. I think it's Anton Guryanov. He scored 4 goals for the Dallas Stars. He's only the second rookie in history to score 4 goals in a Stanley Cup playoff game. But it's because like there's been so many hat tricks because there's no pressure for any of the players to perform in front of crowds and like to have that like, you know, booing or like, you know, like when the like the tensions are really high, the crowd can take you out of it, because like
Right.
a home crowd losing their mind in the playoffs just distracts you so much during the game.
Yeah.
Right? They have none of that. They have like
so interesting that like this is like a case study in playing hockey at like the least amount of pressure possible.
Yeah, true. And like it's kind of cool. I kind of really like prefer it without without a crowd, because I don't feel that like.
Are they putting in crowd sounds?
Yeah, they put it in for big hits, for goals, but I don't think they're pumping it into the players, because a lot of the time like or they might be pumping it into the players, but they're all I know they're pumping in like songs and stuff for the players between the periods, and I'm like, why?
Yeah,
that
sounds weird.
I'm like, maybe they should just keep those noises for the broadcast and just have it for they might even have it just for the like people at home.
Fans, yeah.
Right? I don't know. Like, I don't know if they have that. They probably don't have music for the fucking players, or they might just keep it so that the players don't have that, like, because it'd be weird to not have sound.
It's
like
true.
a song playing like a shitty cover of a fun, an already good song. They technify it, like they make it techno. It's like fucking Harry Styles Adore You, but it's the disco version. You're like, what? It's already a good song. Why you gotta mess with a good thing?
And that's the end of the topic. Quinn, thank you for being with me.
Thank you.
This weekend.
Well,
it
was a great time. We had steaks.
We
barbecued. Watched Jeopardy.
We watched Jeopardy.
I snuggled your dogs. It was a good fucking time. Man.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, if you didn't catch this live, you're probably a piece of shit. So April and Rome,
you're the only people who is not pieces of shit.
Fucking rocked it. You stuck around for 20% of the podcast, and I mean that is significant.
Yeah, for sure. We
good for you.
Thank you.
Good for you. We've this is like one of our longest podcasts ever.
Yeah,
at 32 minutes long. So I just want to say thank you to Christo Graham for the use of our theme music.
Thank you, Christo Graham. He does our theme song.
That's correct. And I also want to say thank you to you, listener, for being here either live, Rome or April, or more than likely
in the afterlife,
because you forgot that you subscribed to us 7 years ago, and you just haven't gotten around to unsubscribing from us. And maybe you just heard this one because you're like, you know what, maybe they've gotten significantly better in the last 5 years. And the answer is no.
We've gotten significantly worse.
But thank you to you.
Yep.
And you can get to me. I'm on the Twitter at the Jupiter Boys.
I'm at Quinn Jupiter.
And we've also got a website called thejupiterboys.com. It's got some stuff on it. It's not very up to date.
No.
It's kind of a piece of shit. I'm really garbage at handling that. It's because I'm high 70% of the time.
Yeah, same, man.
And then
Ooh.
Pencha just entered.
Sorry,
Pencha. We're just literally wrapping this up. You've come at the exact wrong time. But we like this for those of you who don't know, this is a very short show.
Yeah. 33 minutes. Well, this is one of our longest episodes at 33 minutes.
Here's the thing though, we don't have a time limit on this one.
We do not.
Let's imagine who Pencha is.
Who's
Pencha?
Who's Pencha?
I see Pencha as a 24-year-old, pansexual, gender fluid.
Okay, yeah.
Mixed race.
Mm-hmm.
They they them they're androgynous. Yeah. So they're the Zim from Japan.
Okay, yeah.
Okinawa.
Okay,
Japan. They like knitting.
Yeah. They like anime.
Yeah, well, I mean, everybody in Japan likes anime. Come on, Quinn. That was like a low-hanging fruit right there.
They like, I don't know, calligraphy?
Also a low-hanging fruit in Japan. Also a low-hanging fruit. They like the works of Gordon Ramsay, like all of Gordon Ramsay's multiple franchises.
Yeah.
They're very, very big on
They're
Gordon
not a
Ramsay.
fan of Guy Fieri.
No. Huge no to get Guy Fieri.
I like a little guy.
If you say to Pancha, Guy Fieri is a worthwhile chef, Pancha says, "I will fight you in the parking lot at dawn with a katana."
They're gonna stab you.
They're gonna stab you many times
over and over
with a katana. because Guy Fieri is garbage.
I like Guy Fieri. I like a little guy.
Are
You
you
know?
kidding me?
No, Drivers, Divers, and Dash. That he's just a good guy. He just wants to take you to Flavortown, bro. Just let him take you to Flavortown with his flame shirts and his spiky hair. He's a good guy.
Well, but like
He's a good guy, Jim.
The Flavor Town almost always involves just like foods that will literally kill you if you eat them more than once in your life.
Oh yeah, they're dangerous foods. But Guy's ready to take you on that mission to find the most dangerous food. He's like the Crocodile Dundee.
You're saying that Guy is putting his life on the line.
He's like the crocodile hunter of food of the chefs. He boldly goes where no guy can go before or after.
Ladies and gentlemen, you've been listening to the Jupiter Boys. My name is Jim Jupiter.
Oh shit! Somebody else came online.
Oh, hello, being white. Sup?
Oh, we're just about to wrap this up.
We're just wrapping this up. You came at the exact wrong time. This is okay. Bye.
Bye.
Bye to you as well.
Peace.
So we've been the Jupiter Boys. My name is Jim Jupiter.
What do you say?
He said followed,
Okay.
which is awesome.
Perfect. I'm Quinn Jupiter.
And you can get to us in all the places.
And you can listen back to this if you want to.
Yeah, we will record this and we will put this on the thing. Shoot those nuts.
Straight down your gullet.
We do have hot, sexy voices being white. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And that'll be it for us tonight.